So after a couple of week hiatus, back at the club, game of 15mm Napoleonic black powder using the Let's Fight Leipzig book, which we like actually. Really good scenarios in here. They're a bit large, especially if you don't read the scenario, which is my fault. So we're doing Wachau, 16th of October, which is a combined Russian and Prussian force down here, who have to drive the Frenchies off that big hill with the buildings. So basically, Jonathan, we've had to do a bit of artistic license with it. So it says that because the rules are for any, or the scenarios for any kind of rule system, it says the French can deploy skirmishers in the sunken lane and the woods. Everything else has to stay behind. There's a road that runs down the edge there. So we've basically said any light battalions who he wishes to put in skirmish can come forward. So true to form, John has put everything down in skirmish because I knew he would as well. So where the road's turned over, that's the sunken road. The objective for the Prussians and Russians is to capture the sunken road and the wood at the end there for a draw. If they can get one of the three built-up areas as well, or get two units, formed units on the hill at the back there, that's a tactical victory. And if by miracles they can capture the whole of the village or get 4 units onto the crest, that's a decisive Allied victory. So I've got the 2nd Russian Corps all the way down here, which looks impressive, but every single one of the infantry are small battalions, which isn't a huge hardship in black powder because they get an extra stamina being Russian, so that makes them 3 staminas, which is something. And then the 9th Prussian Brigade is here, and then there's another smaller Prussian Brigade to come on turn 2. We've halved the times on it, so it says turn 4, but we're making it turn 2. And it's a 16 turn game, but we're making it 8, in the realisation that we'll never do 8 either for a club night, but there you go. We're going to say 1 turn. Yeah.
I put those guys too far forward, so when it
start them from behind. Yeah.
I'll sort of.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's perfectly fine.
I guess the only thing I can do on turn 1.
Yeah.
I suppose I could do a bit of pre-measure and see when I want to set up the arty.
That's true.
And this artillery on the hill fires on a 3+ each turn.
Does it? Okay. Is it it automatically does that on? I suppose it doesn't matter. It can fire anyway.
Move. The French player rolls a d6, and on a score of 3+, he may use it that move.
Okay.
So
perfect.
Intermittent.
So right.
I'll roll. Yes, I can use it.
If there's anything in range.
Yeah.
Which there probably isn't, because it's only 6 pounders, isn't it?
What's that?
36 centimetres. So we started out, because it doesn't tell you command radius, we assumed everybody's an 8. With Jonathan's wonderful new rule where you roll a d6, if you roll a 1, they become 7s, and if you roll a 6, they become 9s. So on my side, I got 1 9. This brigade, unfortunately, is a 7. This one's a normal 8, and the CNC is an 8. Jonathan, I think, got the same, didn't you? You just got 1 downgrade,
yeah,
and nothing else. So he's got priority. There is a battery sitting over there on that road over there, which is supposed to be a grand battery, and it fires each turn. He rolls. Basically, it's got 50-50 chance of firing. But since it's only got 36 centimetre range, it's not going to do anything this for a couple of turns. In the scenario, his troops are supposed to stay behind the road for 2 moves, but because the scaling of the game is not very balanced, unless you should, we've basically reduced that down to 1, so everything's halved. So have you decided you go first or second, sir?
I'll go second.
Okay, seems fair. Okay, so I will get moving then. So basically, I got 3 turns off with everything, and they basically just rolled forward. That command went slightly wider because I want Jonathan to have something to shoot at with his battery. So it's your turn, sir.
Right, so turn 1, can't move any of it.
Nothing, none of your normal boys can move. No.
Let's have a look and see what range we've got with these.
Oh yes, it's 18, isn't it? Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not an awful lot going to happen unless you want to shuffle.
Yeah.
Oh, apart from the artillery, of course.
Mighty artillery, which can fire this turn, but you're out of range. I don't think I can do anything, so turn 2.
Turn 2 for the Prussian and Russians. Okay. Let's see, where do we start? I'm going to start with this brigade in the middle here. The artillery are going to unlimber. Can they do that for free?
I think you can. If they're foot artillery, they can't fire.
No, but they can unlimber for free. They're not going to be able to fire anyway, so they'll just unlimber there.
Yeah.
That is a large battery. In fact, all the Russian batteries are large, but those are large and they're 12-pounders over there on the wing. This brigade here. I think, first of all, these are 2 battalions of Jaegers on the end here. They will go into skirmish. So basically what's happened is this command here got 3 moves off, and because I just said move forward, we realised they actually make contact with the skirmishers. So Jonathan's got to decide what he's going to do there, as did this command that smashed in there. The centre command only got 2 moves off, so they've moved up there, and the other boys in the wood. The Jaegers have come through the wood. The gun there's deployed. The gun on the side there tried to deploy but only got 1 move off, but the infantry blundered and moved to the left, so they've rammed up behind the gun. Oh, I've got a chance on my secondary brigade coming on. So, what was it, 4, 5 or 6, I think?
Yeah.
No, it does. 4. I'll do that while you're deciding what to do.
Okay.
So they come on to the west of the village here. So they'll come on over here. They'll do as far forward as they can go. Which I haven't done the commander, have I? Commander's an 8. So it's just 2 moves because they're in column.
Unless you're going through the woods.
No, they're coming to the right, to the left of the woods here. Okay, that's that brigade. Come on. So what are you going to do?
Fire.
So you're going to fire.
So it'd normally be 4s, hitting on 3s, and I'll re-roll 1 dice because I'm sharp.
I'm down 1 because I'm in the woods. I'm in the
Oh yeah. Okay.
orchard. No, what am I talking about?
2 hits.
2 hits.
And then
Save them both. So it would be a 4 goes to a 3 because they're in tack column.
yeah. You may be wrong. Is that just against artillery?
No, everything. They don't get it. They get it for artillery, but they also lose it for artillery.
Okay. Next one along. Which one's that? Oh, it doesn't really matter.
It's the one on the left.
Sorry, I forgot to re-roll the miss. I had
Go
one
for
miss.
it. Yeah, go for
Re-roll
it.
the miss. Still missed.
Still missed.
Then this lot.
Okay.
Re-roll one of those.
Yeah.
One hit.
But not saved this time.
Okay. And then these chaps at these.
Yeah. Don't get any cover there, so 3s will be a hit.
So yeah, 3 hits, including the disorder.
Including the disorder, okay. Saved just 1 of them, so that's 2 hits and I'm disordered. That's not good.
Do you want a sticker or something?
Oh, I got one here. Thank you.
Let's get 2 each of them.
That's a bit frustrating. And that's...
I can't remember what we decided about. Can skirmishers support?
Only if the charge goes across their front, which it hasn't, so...
Okay, that's fine. So
now it's combat.
Melees.
Yes. So you're going to be 6 dice.
Yep.
Are you a standard or a small?
Standard.
Right. So 6 dice. You will be hitting on a 5 because you're skirmishers. I've got 6 dice and I'll be hitting on 3s because I'm charging. He's frantically looking for something.
Yes, don't worry, I've got something. I was just wondering where the hard cover came.
You get this on your saving roll. Yeah.
Right, so 6 dice, I'm on 5s.
Yeah. I missed with 2, so it's 4 hit.
2 on you, and you got 4 on me.
So basically, you'll be saving on anything but a 1. Basically.
I should.
So well, yeah.
Let's have a look. 1 dead.
1 dead. That's something that gives me a chance. And you got 2 on me, didn't you? And I saved them both.
Okay.
So I definitely win.
So I take a break test.
You take a break test.
3.
Let's run away. I don't need to look that one up, mate. I'm sorry.
It's gone. Yep.
They have. So I have the option to advance to occupy the ground, basically. It's not called that in this, but... So I think I'll just come into the sunken road.
Yep.
Seems the sensible thing to do. So next one over, same again. Your 6 dice sitting on 5s.
Just the 1.
Ooh, you're dicing. Mind you, it makes me nervous because if it's bad early, that means it's going to be really good. I only got 3 on you.
Okay. 1 dead.
Save mine, so same result as last time.
9.
So that will stay locked in. However, I think you shouldn't get the cover anymore, should you? Because I'm amongst you now.
Yeah.
I think if it was a building, it'd be fair enough, but you're in a sunken road and you're skirmishers, I think it'd be fair enough. I've probably broken into you somehow.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah.
All right. Next one over.
Yeah, this one.
So this is a bit more even. You get 6 dice hitting on 5s.
Yep.
I get 6 dice hitting on 4s.
Yes, because you're up 1 down then.
Yep.
Only 1 again.
3.
All saved.
Yep, saved.
Okay.
So that's a straight up draw. However, I'm supported.
Yep.
Can you be supported by skirmishers? That's what we need to check. So I can't remember. Having done it all last week, I can't remember it. It was 3 weeks.
It was 3 weeks.
To be
give ourselves a break. It was 3 weeks ago.
Well, we did check it all out, didn't we?
I know, but I've forgotten.
You were flicking through the rules when I left.
I know.
Crikey.
We just say, can never remember the bloody rules.
We've moved on to something else.
This is a different evaluation of what's going on. What am I looking at? Can I remember? Supports, here we go, page 70.
Skirmishing unit
cannot be supported. There you go. Yep. Right. So you lose by 1.
Yep. Okay.
So it's a break test at -1. Actually, it's straight break test,
Yes,
isn't it?
straight. So 5.
That's probably run away, retreat, and become disordered, probably.
Let's have a look. Yeah, 1 full move to the rear.
So I've broken in the front line, at least.
Disordered. Yeah.
So full move to the rear, go disordered.
So that's 6, basically, isn't it?
12.
12. Okay. Basically, we go to there.
Yeah. And I can't follow up there because I'm disordered.
No, I'm not allowed to. The rules were that I have to deploy everything back here until turn 2.
Oh, so you've got to get in there first before you...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think otherwise it would be a very one-sided affair. I still think you'd probably... I don't know. There's a lot of both sides, isn't there? Who knows?
Water to go
There's a lot.
I think. Yeah.
Right, your turn 2 then.
Okay.
So you can advance now. You're released
From the traps. Right, let's find out if this gun's going to shoot first.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, right.
Are you even range?
No idea about that. I tried to go round, but I blundered. I'm sorry.
So what are the rules? Can a column go through the woods just normally?
I don't believe it can. I think it has to break into, effectively break into a skirmish formation.
Okay.
Even though it can't, if you don't want to.
Right. This unit into this area.
Yeah.
10. No. Right.
Reroll.
Using the Commander-in-Chief now.
Yeah. Are you just going to do a CNC reroll?
Oh. So, yeah, alright. Using the CNC reroll then. Yeah, again.
So it does go in this time. Okay.
So they're occupying that.
Fair enough. I got lucky this time with his skirmishers. Piled straight into them, killed one, pushed the other one out, and the other one's just hanging on. Oh, what's on there? Sunken Lane's the dark bit there, yeah.
Cover or something, or
hard cover. Yeah, exactly. That's why John is in it.
These two advance as quick as they can up the road.
Fair enough.
I get the full 3 moves.
Okay.
If 8. So he's up. He's up 1 because they're a column, but it's just 1 move
Fair enough.
because he's the 7.
And you're all in attack columns as well, aren't you? Rather than march columns, just for the.
Yes.
Fair enough. Assume the same.
This one, 2 moves into there.
Okay.
Actually, both. Only one of them can occupy. So
They can.
order them both to do 2 moves, and then
Yeah.
just one occupies.
That makes sense.
Loves it. So these guys will occupy.
And the others can just be in support behind them or something.
Yeah.
No. Well,
it's not a lot. It's not a lot of infantry for like 16 turns.
but if you look at it carefully,
And it's scaled down.
it's where is it? 2 times.
Yeah.
So that's 2, 4, 6, 7 battalions in that one.
For brigade.
And you come to this, it's like, you know, it's actually, when you look at it, 3, 6, 11.
Somewhere a little bit bigger.
So it actually, because I thought that when I looked at it quickly, I thought, oh, there's not many here, it should be a quick game for us. And then I realised actually it's 3
Basically
times,
moving
2
units a
times.
division, isn't it? They're not
Yeah.
going to take out brigades.
No.
Right. If I get the 3 moves with this lot,
Yeah.
these 2 are going to hit them.
Oh, right.
Them in support. Them. Actually, those 3 are going to hit them.
Okay.
If I get the 3 moves, he's an 8. So he's
Yeah.
up to a 9.
So he's up to a 9. And he does get 3.
So they're going to.
So it's charging me into. I've just taken that sunken road, and at least I'll get hard cover this time.
Yeah.
I'm pleased I advanced into the sunken road.
And then the infantry. Well, if they get the 3 moves, they'll just advance up to there,
Okay.
and them as well. And the gun will go with them as well.
Okay.
9. So just get the 1.
Just the 1 move, yeah. Where did your disordered ones go that were forced away?
there.
They can't come forward, remember they're disordered.
Yeah. So they had to go back and move.
Oh, right.
So a move is basically, I mean, technically a move 112 is there like that.
Oh, right. Okay,
But,
so
you
they
know,
just.
I'll put
Fair
them
enough.
back, it's
No, that's fine.
They're going to stay put basically.
Yeah.
So
I just wondered what. I thought they'd
I want
gone
to get
somewhere.
rid of the disordered.
Some accounts like I'm leaving the money.
Damn, I thought that was my beer money sorted.
It could yet be. It could yet be. these two go to there. They may have to go one behind the other.
Yeah, fair enough.
8. So that's just one move.
Just one move, yeah.
It's not a fail, which is good.
No. It's your base. I'm just looking at the bases. I'm trying to work out how to rebase some of mine.
Okay, yes. So I can WhatsApp you
Yeah, do.
the sort of base size.
I'm just wondering whether to rebase all of them because they're all a bit tired.
Because the skirmishers, I just turn the bases around and put 2 on them, so they're now.
Yes.
You can see it best here. So they're
Yes.
a bit more spaced out. Yeah, that's good. And then these guys, if I get the 3 moves, 2 moves up to here.
They're pretty tiny bases, aren't they?
So I got 1 move with these guys.
Okay. Okay. It's going to be a hell of a scrap, that's for sure.
And then, are you happy to call that? I think that is 18 actually, those guys.
Okay.
And those guys it is. I mean, I'll move them if you
No,
want
no, it's
to.
fine.
I think they are.
I assumed I was roughly in there.
Yeah.
It's difficult with the woods in the way to know exactly.
Okay.
I mean, technically.
So it's firing first and then melee, isn't it?
Under black powder, nothing really goes into full skirmish anyway, but we've kind of a bit adapted.
So these guys are.
So that's in melee.
That's
melee. Oh, I get defensive fire there with 1 shot.
Yes, that's right.
So I'll be hitting on a 3.
Yes.
It's a hit. You're saving on a 3.
Yes, you saved it. So they're going to fire, but they're still disordered when they fire.
Yeah.
So it'll be
a 5 to hit.
and 1 reroll.
Yeah.
So, well, you're already disordered.
Yeah, it's true.
So just 1 hit.
Which I do save because I'm in a column.
Okay. These guys.
Yeah.
Probably have to fire at you there because you're actually you're quite you're
probably outside of arc. It's probably going to have to be that one there, I would think.
Skirmishers don't do they? I'll fire at these guys. All right.
I'm happy to allow you to shoot at my existing one if you wish.
I'm firing at these green flag ones.
Okie dokie.
And I have missed 1 reroll, missed again.
Goodness, what is going on with you?
And then these guys who moved into here,
Yeah.
they can fire at them. But how many do I get out of a building? Is it 2?
Only 2.
So they'll fire 2 shots at them.
2 shots, yeah.
2 hits.
2 hits. It's 1 loss, so they are now shaken. So although they're a Russian small battalion, they have 1 extra fatigue than the normal battalions.
So they fired. These guys fire at them.
Okay, I am in skirmish, so it'll be a 5.
1 hit so far, 2 hits and a disorder.
Didn't save either, and I'm disordered.
And then these skirmishers here will fire at the same target. Nothing so far. Nothing.
Okay. That's a bummer.
So won some, lost some. That disordered comes off now.
Yeah. And you got combat.
2 combats.
Oh yeah, 2 combats because 1 existing. What do you want to do first?
Oh, let's do this one first.
The new one?
The new one, the shiny new one.
The shiny new one. It's all about the new stuff with you, Jonathan, isn't it? So we're both on 6 dice.
Yes.
You're hitting on 3s, I'm hitting on 4s. Oh, I'm tough fighter. I forgot to. Oh no, these are Prussians. It's okay. That was pretty good.
5.
4.
So you save on
Anything but a 1, basically.
but a 1.
You got 5 on me, didn't you?
and you got 4 on me.
1 dead.
So I save on a 3, don't I?
You do.
So I've got 1 dead. So at the moment a draw.
You've got an extra support on me, so you win by 1. So it's a break test for me, which I rolled 6. I think it's retire, isn't it? I think
I can't remember. It might be.
it's around that level.
I think the break even point is 7.
Yeah, that's what I vaguely recall.
Retire 1 full move to rear without changing formation. Once it has moved, the unit becomes disordered.
Okay, and
Doesn't say what happens to support.
I think the support you have to roll for is... Oh, no, they haven't broken, have I?
No, I think they go with them.
I think they probably do. Makes sense. 12 inches back.
Dinky little markers.
Yeah. Where I got them from.
And if I'm allowed, I'll occupy the ground.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do the supports go as well?
No.
Okay. And then this one, which I'll probably lose.
So this one, again, 6.
Yeah, what happens?
So I'm up 1 because I've won the last one. So you're hitting on 5s, I'm hitting on 3s.
It's all about the saving throw, isn't it?
It is. Yes, so we need to work out whether or not you still get that.
Yes.
Now that... because I think there's something about linear obstacles, isn't there? I think that makes sense, because in some ways I've pushed my way in, but maybe you still get some of it. So, okay, we'll just reduce that down. Yeah. All right, so you're 6 dice hitting on 5s.
Yes.
I'm 6 dice hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
5 hits.
3.
So we're basically both saving on 3s, basically.
2 dead.
I saved them all.
Okay. So
3 5s, which is rather nice.
I've got 2 dead.
So you're not shaken.
7.
7 is fight on, isn't it?
I think it is, you know.
Yeah, I think it.
I will check.
Pretty sure it is, because 6 is run away, but
Yeah, hold its ground.
yeah. So you're on 2 melees, so that we just stay locked in there.
So I guess next turn these guys could support, couldn't they?
Except skirmishers can't be supported. They could have
read
done.
that 10 minutes
Yeah, you only read that 10 minutes ago. Right, so that's the end of your turn, I think, sir.
Yeah, shame I didn't want to end the turn, but there we are.
Yeah, I thought it would never end, personally. Turn 3. Turn 3?
Yeah, turn 3. Sounds good.
Right, so what do we do next? So these are disordered, so there's not much they can do. I think what we're going to do here, these are going to do an initiative retire.
Yeah,
They're Prussian, so they can.
Yeah.
So they're going to retire behind their buddies. Clever move. I think that's the only thing that's... Otherwise they're just going to get duffed over, aren't they? So that's that one. So I might as well carry on with this brigade. So I think what we're going to do is these... Am I within 12? Yes, I am. So they are going to initiative charge you.
All right. Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, I'm Russian, so I can. Yeah, because that's the only thing Russians can do is initiative is charge. And the other 2 brigades, battalions even, will move up to support, but they'll have to do it under a test. 9, he's a 9 because he was an upgraded general, so they can.
He's a 7, isn't he? He's
Oh,
the black spot.
Sorry, it's the black spot.
Yeah.
But so it would be 7 becomes an 8, so I need to do a re-roll for that.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're quite right. The black spot's bad, not good. I forgot.
It's all right. Don't
We'll do a re-roll. An 8, so that is the one move, isn't it?
It's just the one move. Yeah.
Which is all they needed.
Okay, fair
Just to
enough.
move into support.
Yeah.
Then this brigade, these 2 battalions from the same brigade. No, I'm going to start with the skirmishers next. Start with the skirmishers. I'm going to do the skirmishers next. They are going to retire into the wood, I think. No, they're not. So that fails. That brigade is finished, which is annoying because they're set right in front of the guns. These guns here will unlimber from this brigade.
Okay.
So that's a large battery of 12-pounders, would you believe? The brigade that was going to do a big outflank I'm going to try again. They're going to head round. These 4 are going to head round that way. 6 becomes a 5, so it's 3 moves, isn't it? And these 2 they're going to advance. Well, they're going to advance 1 move and then go into line, I think.
Okay, so it's 2 moves.
No, they're not going to go into line. They're just going to advance to there. I'm just thinking they get better saving roll if they're in column, so they might as well stay in column. That's that. That brigade's finished, so it's this brigade and this. So the Prussians on this side. That's a melee, so nothing much I can do here. But I've got 1 loose battalion, haven't I? I mean, Landwehr, they've got to take on the village, haven't they? This Landwehr battalion here is going to attempt to charge into the village.
Okay, it's probably 2 moves.
Almost certainly. The roll of 7 becomes...
So it's Uzi's commander. Oh yeah, so that's
easily
enough.
done.
Yeah.
So they will charge there. They haven't got any supports, however.
No, fair enough.
They're just going in mano a mano. Over here they're disordered, so there's nothing they can do this turn, and they're all in combat. So the gun. The gun will all move up. It'll attempt to do 2 moves and unlimber. Or just blunder. Oh, it's 1 dice. 4. That'll be to the right, won't it? I'm sure.
I'm afraid you won't get to unlimber.
No.
Stay limbered. But I'll double check it.
I'll move it there until if it needs to change, then I'll do it. That's 2 blunders I've done already in this game. This brigade here will attempt to move up as far as it can on that flank.
Yeah, it was to the right.
6, it's an 8 general, so it's 3 moves. Wheels came off for the Landwehr there. That's the plan. Brigade moves up to there. Right, I think that is it. I know it's a French general, but I don't care. So, shooting. 18, yeah, it's 1.
Yes.
Probably not them though. So that battalion will fire 1 shot. Oh, 6. That's a disorder.
Even with you get +2 to your saving throw, don't you?
No,
so,
+1.
What, the sunken lane?
You're not in the sunken lane yet, are you?
Yes, look.
Blimey, trust you.
But I am disordered.
Okay. Here, the disordered one might as well fight you guys in the lane.
Yep.
I'm disordered, so it's going to be a 5, nothing. They're all in melee. You've got defensive fire as I charge in, so 2 shots, hitting on 3s. We'll forget that one, shall we? That really can't see anything to fire at, I don't think. Don't think they can either. You've got defensive fire here as well, so you've got 3 shots. Oh, blimey.
2 hits and a disorder.
2 hits and a disorder. Saved 1, lost 1.
Okay.
And then disordered. The Jaegers in the wood will fire at your Jaegers in the woods.
Yep.
I'm only a small unit, so I get 2 dice only, but I do get a re-roll hitting on 5s. Just the 1 hit.
Roll another one.
Oh, sorry.
To be fair, I rolled another one and didn't.
Don't worry.
do I get +1 for being wood? But even then, that isn't.
Yeah, you would do, but it wouldn't be
I rolled
enough.
a 2, so
That's good. My disordered Jaegers, they'll be hitting on 6s. Oh, they got one. So you're disordered anyway, or reroll. No, another hit from them.
saved. But I am disordered. Was it on these guys?
It was on those, yeah. So was there 2 battalions in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so the other battalion that is on the end, the 2 columns or fire at, they're in, I think, no, not quite short range, are they?
No.
So they'll be hitting on 5s because you're skirmish type.
So one hit with disorder.
Yeah.
Saved it, but disordered. Get another one of your dinky little.
There we go.
Thank you.
And I think that the 2 columns on the end there.
Yep. So I've got 2. There's 2 battalions here.
So 1 on each, I guess.
Oh no, so there's 1. Sorry, it is 1. Hang on. 2 or 1. I think it is 1. It is.
It's 1 battalion. Okay. Okay, so both shots on them will be hitting on a 4. Oh, double 1. I think we don't need to trouble the judges on that one. So melees.
Right, this one again.
Yep. So you're 6 dice again, hitting on. You're disordered this time, aren't you? No. So you're just hitting on 5 then.
And
I'm hitting on 3 still because I won and nothing else has happened.
3.
All 6 this time.
Okay.
So you're saving. We're both saving on 3s, aren't we? I lost 1.
2 dead. So I lost. I rolled a 10 on the break test.
Oh, so they're going to stick in, but you are now shaken, aren't you?
I am. I'd actually prefer to retreat.
Yeah, you would. I know. It's one of those things, isn't it?
So I'm supposed to be able to work it out. I am shaken. Is that? I've got excess casualty of 1. No, I'm fine. Stay
so
there.
you rolled too high.
And the support doesn't make any difference. But
They can't be supported.
Anyway,
no.
They're fighting that melee.
Well, also skirmishers can't be supported.
Yep, that as well.
That as well. Right. So against the building, I get 5 dice because I'm landwehr.
Yep.
You only get 2 dice because you're fighting out of a building, but you are saving on anything but 1s.
They only get 2 dice.
They do. But you automatically have 2 on the victory. So it's like you've got 2 supports.
Yeah, right. Okay. And I've actually got support behind.
You can't have any supports. Buildings don't get supported, but they have their own intrinsic support.
Okay.
So
all right.
bizarre. So I need to get 3 to actually beat you, which is very unlikely. But in fact, that's a very silly thing to do for me to do there. So I'm hitting on 3s. You're hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
I hit with 4. No, 3. Another 2 there. Hit with 3.
And I've hit with 1.
You hit with 1.
Saved them all.
I saved mine. So you win the melee by 2 because of the benefit of the building.
Yes, of course.
So I do a break test. 11. So we stay locked in.
All right.
And you've won that because of the building.
Yeah.
So
All right. And then we got this one.
that melee there. So I'm disordered this time.
So you're hitting on 4s.
I'm hitting on 4s.
I'm hitting on 5s.
5s because you're skirmishers, yeah.
3.
These are Russian, so I do get tough fighter reroll, which I need because they rolled lousy there. So it's 4 hits. You got 3 on me, did you?
1 dead.
1 dead. It's 3 is success, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 1 each. You can't.
Support. So
Yeah, so you lose.
Yeah.
So it's a break test. You stay locked in again. Not what you wanted. But
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn 3. It's your
Okay.
turn 3 now, sir.
Okay, let's see if my grand battery.
Grand battery, is it available?
No, it's not.
It's not available this
Called
turn.
in the artillery.
Of course, this time it had a chance. And
Of course, that was going to be the way, wasn't it?
yeah.
Right, any initiative charges? Can we do column on column and action?
Could do a bit of column on column action there if you like.
How many, is that 1 or 2?
It's 2 side by side.
Okay.
All right, come on then. What are you going to do?
Well, I was going to ask you, can stuff feed into a melee? Or, so, for example,
So you want
may
to
not
join
do
that
it.
combat?
Can they charge them? Probably not. I can't remember.
I think if you had, if there was space to do it, you could.
Okay. I think there is space then.
But I don't know how that works because that wouldn't be a flank charge. So
No.
you'd have to go in the front,
Yep.
but there isn't space.
I'm happy to call it the front row.
Put it like that. I think that makes sense.
So in effect, each of these columns is a battalion.
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah.
And then these guys are also within 12, so they can initiative move.
The Austrians are large battalions then.
So the Prussians here are all regulars, so 4 bases is regular, 3 bases, which all the Russians are, is smalls.
Okay.
Okay, they're going to initiative charge them.
Okay. Get the Ruskies.
So you've got 2 supports there.
I have.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, I've got 3 supports really, but only 2 will count.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because you can only have 1 to the rear.
One to rear and one
to
each
the
side.
Yeah. So these are just outside initiative distance, so they're going to
They'll
have
need
to roll.
to do a test, okay.
And sorry, what did we say about going into the woods?
I think they have to break out of column and go into a sort of skirmish,
Right.
if you see what I mean. They're not actually in skirmish, but they...
Okay.
So, I mean, for all intents and purposes, move them as if they're in a column, but they move at half speed. Oh, lights off again.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So I think for simplicity, let's just say they move in column, but they're half speed.
So those are all the initiative moves. Now
Yeah.
a dice for moves.
Okie dokie, where you get to start then? Start this brigade over here.
Yeah.
Fair stuff.
Gun's going to unlimber. You can unlimber for free. You can't fire, obviously, but
No.
you'll unlimber. And then order this lot. You're within charge range.
And remember, that is a river, a stream.
Oh, that's a river, is it?
Well, it's a stream. And I
Okay.
don't think it slows too much.
All right. No worries.
Just bear with, I shall tell you.
These guys are going to move 2 moves, which they do. So they're into
It
there.
slows half a move across it if you're in close order.
Okay. These guys aren't going to do that. They'll go up to the end.
Oh, she piled more into the sunken.
These guys are
road.
going to go that way.
Okay.
which
Oh no,
don't.
they will not.
No, that's fine. Doesn't
Not
matter.
gonna bother with the re-roll. No,
No.
fair enough.
Save that.
It's probably a sensible option.
These guys, and again, if I'm allowed to feed stuff into a melee, these guys will charge them. Just down the road. But
Yeah, I think.
shall we look it up?
Let's look it up because I think there is. You can definitely join a melee, but I think there's quite strict criteria. But I can't remember how it is. 'Cause it's so long since we've done it. And I don't know why we haven't. To be fair,
Yeah.
no, actually you can't. Page 62. A unit can be charged by enemy if there's no other friendly already engaged in the same facing.
Okay.
So you would have to come round
Yeah.
into the flank
Okay.
to do it. So that's the same there. So you could move down and then if you had enough, so you wouldn't be able to do it as initiative, but you could move down and then with a second turn and move. Except it says a large can be contacted by 2 smalls,
Okay.
which makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. Neither of those are large, are they?
No. None of us got large, I don't think, in this.
So I suppose with
Because really that's sort of there,
So
like
really, I suppose I could do. Actually, 2 moves would get me round, come in like that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll try that. 2 moves for
Okay.
this lot. Yeah.
So they do. In a way, I'm better off fighting you than I am in the guys in the building.
I was going to say.
Because I've got more chance against those.
Yeah.
So is that 2 battalions there, basically, one supporting the other? Okay. I think the landwehr are probably going to be thrown back somehow.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So this one I'm going to have to dice for. So
That one I'll have to dice.
Dice for it. So it'll be
1 and then turn and charge. So probably 3 moves, isn't it?
So I move 12, don't I?
You do. So 1 could be moved down. Right, yes, so you could probably do 2. Say it's 2.
No.
Failed anyway. Didn't even get 1 away.
No.
That solves that problem.
And then that one, then I've got a dice for the support.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're just going to go in.
So you got 1 support.
Actually, maybe they'll go next door.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
And then these guys, I'll keep them in column, but I might have to move the trees if that's
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
And then, so this one will go into the woods.
Yeah.
Blunder. 2.
There's 3 blunders we've had in this game.
Retreat.
Retreat.
So we
Nice.
go back a move.
That's useful, and that's the end of the moves for that brigade.
I'll try a Commander-in-Chief re-roll for this one.
It's going to be a long way, but roll your dice and see what it comes as.
7. He's an 8.
It's probably not going to... So,
4, yeah.
yeah, it's not going to work then, is it?
Oh, they get +1 for being...
Oh, they do? Yeah.
So they can move 1 move.
1 move.
So
Okay.
they'll go into the woods.
Fair enough.
Right, they only get 1 move though.
Super.
So I can move that back. He's not firing. So firing.
Regular firing.
So these guys are disordered. Fire at them.
Okay, so be 5s then.
Nothing. Reroll nothing. These guys are not. Oh, they are disordered as well. Who are they going to fire at? I suppose they're
Probably that column there, yeah, so it's going to be 5s.
1 hit. 1 hit.
1 hit. Saved.
Okay, and then the disorders come off.
Yeah. I've got some defensive fire over there. In fact, both columns can probably fire as you charge in.
Yeah, that's.
So it's going to be 3s, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh,
A hit.
we're hitting the disorders.
Saved, but disordered. There we go.
We got one? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's useful.
That's a melee.
That's an ongoing melee.
That's a melee.
I can't defensive fire there. That's a melee. That column there could fire.
Fire. Can't fire into a
No.
melee, so they'll fire at them.
No,
These guys.
they're
fire at them.
disordered, but that's a hit. And I'm already disordered, so. But it is a hit.
It's a palpable hit.
It is another wound on those fellas.
These guys are in line, so they'll fire at them.
Okay,
Just 1.
just the 1 hit, which they save. So back to the melees then, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I've missed anything.
Doesn't look like it.
No. Okay, should we start with this one?
Your lights that are holding on grimly, so you're shaken and disordered.
I think I'm just shaken.
Just shaken, are you?
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't make any difference. You're still hitting on a 5.
Yeah.
Actually, it would do if you were disordered. You'd be hitting on a 6.
Right, so 5s.
And I'm hitting on 3 still because I've won.
Need to move that down to 3, didn't we?
3 hits. That's all. Lousy roll.
Only 1 hit.
5 saved it.
Did we say 1 extra for being in the lane now? Oh yeah, all saved.
All saved. You still lose because I've got 2 supports, so it's just a break test.
9.
Stay as you are. Good grief, they just can't winkle them out.
So how do we do this?
So this one, I think you roll it as. I think I have to put something onto the every combat.
Yeah.
But so I've got. Really, you're doing the 2 dice there from the
Yeah.
building.
Yeah.
hitting on 3 because you won last turn.
Yeah.
Your column coming in is 6 dice hitting on 3s. I've got 5 dice. Now I have to put something against the building and I have to put something against the column.
Right.
Against the building I'm hitting on 4s, but against your column I'm hitting on 5s because it's being hit in the flank. But I've got more chance of doing wounds on them, haven't I? I think therefore I'm going to put 3 on your column and 2 on the building.
Okay.
Just what the hell.
Okay.
So you're basically got 8 dice sitting on. Actually, do them separately because it may make a difference if I, by some miracle, wound something.
All right. So, should we do the building first?
Do the building first. Oh, I got 1.
2.
Prussian, aren't I? So no. 2. I'm saving on 3s. Save them both.
Yeah, and the building saves as well.
So that's a draw at the moment. Then you've got your column coming in is 6 dice sitting on 3s.
Yeah.
I've got 3 dice sitting on 5s.
5.
Just 1.
Saved.
Lost 2.
Okay.
So the upshot of the combat is I lose overall by 2. But actually no. So in fact I lost both melees, didn't I?
Yeah.
Because the building gets 2 anyway, and I did nothing, so you won by 2. And there you won by 3, 4.
Yeah.
3. So it's a break test for me anyway. I'm not in excess.
No.
So it's just straight up break test. 11.
All right.
For some reason they're very happy.
And I think you can now turn to face.
I can,
Yeah.
which I think I will do because I've got more chance against them. Yeah, that's a messy scenario, that one. All right. Melee here. So you've got 6 dice sitting on 3. No, hitting on 5. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, 6 because I'm disordered.
Yeah.
So you're hitting on 5s because you're skirmishers.
Yeah.
I'm hitting on 4s because I won the melee, but I'm shaken. I'm disordered. Sorry. 1. 2. Oh, I'm Russian, so I get a reroll because I'm a tough fighter. 3. Sorry, mate.
So 3 hits, right.
3.
Saved the first 2, saved all 3.
And you got 2 on me?
Yes.
I didn't save either. So I lose by 2. But I have got 2 supports, so it's a draw. But I am shaken.
So I'm afraid you have to do a break test. If you shake on a draw melee,
It's a break, yeah. So I'm 1 over my shake.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 7, which will go down to a 6, which will be retire, won't it? So they'll go back. And they are. And I guess the excess will go on to that unit there.
Of course, yes, I've forgotten that. I get you.
And they're on their 3. Oh, thank you. They don't deserve their flag. Losing to skirmishers.
Captured the colour.
I think a lot of that was because you disordered me as I went in.
Yeah.
Makes all the difference.
It does, as I'm probably about to find out further down the line.
All right. That'll be the next one, won't it? I think.
Yeah.
Oh, flag fell off again. Oh, well, never mind. We'll just stick it to. Yes, so that is the next combat. Is over there, isn't it?
Yeah. So 6 dice each. I'm up 1, down 1.
So we're both on 4s, aren't we?
2.
I got 2, but I get a re-roll because I'm a tough fighter. Because I'm Russian. Still only 2.
They're both saved.
Didn't save with 1. So I lost their man.
But
I've got an extra support, haven't I?
Yeah.
So it's a draw.
Okay.
No need for any tests.
No.
And that's the end of turn
Yes.
3. Got Time for a bit more.
Yes.
Turn 4 then. I've thrown the dice, haven't I, that I put there. Right.
No, they were
Surplus to requirements.
There's a few diced casualties on the field, but
melting. Yeah.
So the Prussian Jaegers are going to do...
dice down. They routed off. But...
That's an initiative charge.
Yeah.
And they are within as well, so that'll be an initiative charge on those.
Okay.
I don't think... Not really. So they'll have to dice to do normal moves. So that column there is perfectly intact, isn't it?
This one, yes.
I'm going to do. I'll come back for other initiatives in a minute. I'll finish off on the here. It might be easier. So both these 2 battalions will just do advance 1 move, which they do. So they'll both come in to support both these melees here.
Okay.
So one will support one and one will support the other. So that's the brigade finished. This one here, the lander at the back.
Going to skip past, are they?
Do we?
2 moves to get.
It's going to be 2 moves if I want to charge them. I think. Why not? Let's try it. Yeah. Oh, they're up for it. So they'll charge in there. At least they're in support. I can't remember if a disordered can. They won't be disordered at the end of the turn though. Oh, but that'll be after melee.
It's after the melee, yeah.
I don't know. Over here. Centre command. So all this command's already engaged in some way. So the general is going to try and roll off a casualty off this battalion. 7 is fine. So it's no longer shaken. Oh, the gun. The gun will move back and 1 move and unlimber. He's a lower commander, so it's a failure.
Okay.
Do I do a reroll?
Looks like disordered units can support.
Okay, that's good. I'll come back to that, see if I want to do a reroll on that.
Okay.
So I'm up to this Russian brigade here. So, initiative-wise, I'm going to have to charge those into your flank.
Yep, I knew that was a risk.
Yeah. And they will charge your skirmishers with these in support.
Okay.
So that leaves just these 2 and the Jaegers. So this battalion will attempt to support those boys there, I think. No, it's a failure. I'll take the re-roll since it's right beside. It does. So they'll move up to support. Mainly because I want to be able to move the rest of the brigade. So over here, the skirmishers here, I'm going to try and retire them again. They do this time at least retire. So they'll come back behind and move us into the wood, didn't they, last time? So that's what they're going to do.
How are we doing?
We're looking for some air support, Spike. If you can find it, it'd be really useful.
They think they like that set of rules. I said there's a few things they could tweak for house rules to make it a little bit better.
And the commander will try and rally off. No, he won't. Nearly a blunder. Over here, this brigade.
It's a bit worrying when he's leaning on the table.
Yeah, me too. So you've got 2 brigades in, 2 battalions of skirmishers in there, haven't you? So I think I'll do an initiative charge on the one on the end, supported by those. And that's a melee. What I will do is, as an initiative, I'll bring the other column. That column, and I probably have to move normally, won't I? So it's going to try and come out and support on that side.
Okay.
Which he does. That gives me +3 in the melee.
Yeah.
I think it's the best thing I can do there. So have I got any shooting? The cannons. I don't think I've got anything to shoot at, have they really?
Got any clear targets?
These cannons do.
Unless you want to fire at la grande batterie. You are allowed to fire.
I am allowed to fire at it. I suppose I could do. I'm a 12-pounder. Mind you, am I in angle of the dangle? No, I'm going to say no. Cannons here will fire at the skirmishers in the wood because that's all they can see. So that's 1 dice, but I am a large. I think that's 2 dice because I'm a large battery.
Okay.
Be hitting on a 5 because it's over half range.
Yeah.
6 because you're in cover.
Yeah.
Or skirmish. It was a 7 as a combination. So that's that. Do you want to do defensive fire? Oh, you got defensive fire there.
Oh yeah.
In the woods. So skirmishers as I come in.
2 hits and a disorder.
Save them both, but I am disordered, which is a bit of a ball ache, if I'm honest.
Unless your charges are damaged, the best thing you can really do is a disorder.
It is really.
You're very lucky to shake them as they come in, but you can just get a disorder.
But that can often be all it takes, isn't
Yeah.
it? I mean, at least you haven't got the +2 protection there. Over here, you're defending there.
3 hits and a disorder.
Your dice has suddenly changed again, isn't it? It's that break we took. It's a bad idea. Oh, and I suffered 3 losses. So that will shake them as they come in.
Now that's quite a lucky result on my part.
Yeah, it certainly
That
is.
doesn't happen very often, does it?
As you were just saying,
If you're shaken,
I don't think I can
you
close.
don't go in, and I'm afraid I think you have to take a break.
I think you're probably right.
Closing fire.
They rolled a 7, which is stay there, isn't it? No, it's -1
Yes.
because they're shaken, so
Yes.
they retire. So they basically come back to where they started.
Fair enough.
What's the support?
What does the support do? I think you stay there. That wasn't right.
Yeah. So that column will fire,
Yeah.
even though it's
Yeah.
because it did manage to go in. It hits you because I'm in short range, but you saved it because you're in hard cover. So the only other thing I've got here is I've got the skirmishing Jaegers who might as well fire at your guys in the woods.
Yeah.
I am a small unit, but so I only get 2 dice, but I do get a reroll. They'd both be a miss. Oh, 6 with a reroll, so
Not saved either.
oh, nice. That's useful. Put your disorder back on, sir. Moving across, nothing here, no shooting here. This is all just a big mass of melees, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think
In the battle which the painters would capture.
It
There'd
is.
be some painting in there.
I'll take the disorder off while I think about it, and that one because neither of them have moved. This one lose the disorder even though it's shaken, didn't it? Because it didn't move. That moved, and that took it this go. So we do combats then, shall we?
Yep.
So you've got. Did you do defensive fire there? Don't think you have yet.
No, I haven't. Good.
So the
spot.
the guys in the
I've got to do
sunken.
defensive fire there.
Yeah, you do.
So the guys in the sunken, 2 hits and a disorder.
Of course.
Yeah.
Natch. 1 loss.
I can hope for. Then here it's just 1 dice.
1 dice, yeah, and you're hitting on a 4.
Yeah, hit, yeah.
So it's still a hit. And I did not save it. Natch.
Yeah. Then we got 1 here, haven't we?
Oh yeah, I charged there, didn't I? So that's going to be, no, that's a miss.
Melee carrying on
That's
there.
a carry
Don't get any
on.
closing.
No, you've done that one, so it's just melees.
Yeah.
Should we start on the
Yeah.
end? So your regular units
Yeah.
is 6 dice. I'm 6 dice. I'm hitting on 4s. You're hitting on 5s because you're skirmishers.
No, they're normals.
Oh, they not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, would you not charge me?
No, I'm happier actually in a way.
They're regular line blob.
Regular blob, but in line.
Yeah.
So you are hitting on 4s then,
Yep.
and I'm hitting on 4s as well.
3.
3 as well. No, 4. 4.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm hitting on 4s, aren't I? So
Yeah.
it's just 2.
Right, 2.
So you did 4 on me.
3.
3.
6.
I saved them all.
Saved them all.
Alright, so that's...
you've
but
got
I'm
the
support, so I win that.
Yep. Break test fine.
So it's fine. This one here is you're disordered. I'm not, am I?
No.
No. So, but I'm landwear, so I only get 5 dice there.
Okay.
So I'm 5 dice sitting on 3. You're 6 dice sitting on 5s.
1.
3. When you're staring at dice and you still can't see what it says, it's
1
failed.
dead.
I got 1 dead as well.
And you've got support, haven't you? So I lose.
Yeah. Another break test.
Well, 4.
4. That is
Gone.
not good. That's gone.
Yeah.
That has gone. Deadly landwear. Break in. I think what we'll do with them is we will occupy the ground. I don't think I can charge on because I'm not cavalry.
That's right.
So we'll just occupy the... Oop. There we go. That's it.
Okay.
Next one over.
Yep, so
My landwear again. So I've got 5 dice hitting on 3s, and you've got 6 dice hitting on 4s.
2.
4.
1 dead.
No dead.
Okay. Ah, but I've got support. And so
Yeah, I've got support, so I still win though, don't I?
Yeah. 7.
7. That's foot stays fine. Just slogging fest there. Against the skirmishers, the ongoing melee that's been going on since turn 1, I think, isn't it? I'm still on 6 dice. You're still on 6 dice. You're still hitting on... Well, you're actually hitting on 6s now because you're shaken.
Yes.
And I'm hitting on 3 still because I'm not...
Nothing.
5.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I think that's 4. I've only get the plus 1
Yeah.
for the... Yes, that's 4.
So
I'm up
you're...
to 7, so I'm at -4 in the break test. 9 down to a 5. So they go back.
They will retire, yeah. You should only have had 3 anyway because they lose the excess. Each turn, you never keep the excess.
Okay.
But it's fine. Still, they retire.
Yeah.
And I will occupy the ground, I think.
Okay. Do you want me to move them?
And that's their casualties there. Now the really messy one.
Yeah, I think these guys still have to
They
fight.
do, yeah, because I can't break off the combat. So I've got 5 dice from the landwear there.
Yeah.
Evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, sir. So I'm going to put...
Yeah, they've gone.
Yeah.
They just rolled a dodgy break test. They'd drawn the melee or lost by 1.
Yeah, it was only lost by 1. It was only the support that
break
did
test,
it.
yeah.
That's all that did it. Just one of those things.
Yeah.
You roll enough break tests, eventually you're going to fail, aren't you? So you get 2 dice out of the building. I've got 5. I'm going to put 2 against the building and 3 against your column.
Yep.
So we'll do 2 on 2. Let's
I
start.
better divide up what I can do with the
Oh yes,
column
that's true. Yes.
before I roll anything.
Yeah, it's
so
true.
I get 6 dice.
You get 6 dice.
What happens if, just for the sake of example, you lose the melee with the building,
Yeah.
but win this melee? What's
So
gonna
then
happen?
we'll
Still
do.
take 1 break test.
Yeah.
And if I won 1 but lost 1, I'd still take 1.
Yeah, it's done. That's why you break out where the dice are going because it becomes individual results.
So I fight these guys at -1, don't
Yeah, you do.
I? Okay, and how many dice are you going to have from them?
6.
6. Okay. So I will put... And these guys are supporting.
Actually, it should be 5. Sorry, 'cause it's a small battalion. Just
I will
realised.
do, of my 6 with this lot, 2 against them,
Okay.
alright, and 4 against you.
Right. So that's all going against the column. These is going against the building. So we start with the building. So you got 2 against my
Yeah.
2. I did nothing.
One.
You did one on me, which I didn't save. So I'll put that there as a marker.
Yep.
So I've lost one there.
Yeah. Okay.
Then my land wear against your column.
Yep.
It was a draw in the hand-to-hand there, wasn't it? Because I turned.
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was.
But I am... No, I'm not anything. So 3 will be hitting on 4s, and the ones against my landwear you'll be hitting on 4s as well.
Now, does he support in both melees, or do I have to nominate which?
I think it has to. I think it's both because it's supporting that unit, isn't it?
Okay, that's fine.
I would say.
Okay.
It's going to be a bit messy. So 4s for this one.
One hit.
Just one for me as well.
Try and save your one. Saved.
I didn't save mine. So it's another loss there, and then I've got the 5 coming in.
Yeah. You'll be at 3s.
At 3s,
and I'm at 5.
I've hit all 5.
Good. I've hit once.
Oh, blimey. I did save it as well.
So I've saved all but one, so lost one there.
So you're one down there as well.
Oh, and then that's cancelled out by the support.
But I've got a support as well.
So he's going to do one break test, and I think they've got to do 2.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they've lost that melee
and lost there.
and they've lost that melee.
Right, I'll do the break test for them against them.
Yeah.
6.
6 will be retire, yeah. And go disordered at the end of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's take them out of the way. And you got 1 casualty on them.
Yep.
Which is not a bad result, to be honest.
No, it isn't actually, is it? So I'll mark it with that dice there. Yep.
So my landwear, the first test, that's all they needed. They're gone.
It was going to happen.
It was eventually they were going to go. I think they did a pretty good job there, hanging around, to be fair.
They do.
All right. So, can I take... I can't really... I'll stay where I am.
Disordered mark.
Of course I do. Very happy to give you disorder. I will not advance there because...
That would be crazy talk.
Also, I'd be out of support of my guys behind, which is what I want to be. That didn't go in.
No.
Against the wood.
Oh yeah. Have I done the closing fire?
You did, you disordered me.
That's right, yeah.
That was a long time ago, but you did disorder me. 2, 4. I've only got 5 dice because I've forgotten the Russians are small units.
And do I get +1 on my saving throw because I'm in the woods?
You do, but you get -1 because you're in skirmish.
Yep. Agreed.
So you're hitting on 5s, I'm hitting on 4s because I'm disordered.
1.
I get 1 reroll. 3.
We'll do it. 3 dead.
I saved mine.
So 3 dead. Break test, I've rolled a 6.
You are shaken because 3s is automatically...
Does that do anything on a break?
I don't think it does on the break. It's disordered only does that.
6. So
retire and become disordered.
Could I have another? Thank you.
Do you want a shaken and disorder? Just to keep the set going?
Just to complete the set. Football cards.
So I can't follow up because I'm disordered. Oh no, you can, I think. But I'm not going to.
Don't think that would be a good idea.
I'd only get hit by yeah. So the combat there, that's an ongoing combat, isn't it? That was a draw last turn.
Yeah.
So I've got 5 dice hitting on 4. You've got 6 dice hitting on 5s because you're disordered. I'm really tough fighter, so I got 3 hits on you.
1.
Which I saved.
1 dead.
So you've lost by 2 because of the extra support I've got.
And
they've gone.
They've run away. Does the support need...
Support needs to do a break test as well now.
Support break test. Loves it.
Loves it. That's fine. That command might be in a bit of trouble over there now. A couple of shakens and...
Yeah, So yeah, 1 shaken and 1 run away. They're good,
Yeah.
they're good.
So you're probably alright, just about.
Just about, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Do I... Because I broke you, can I can't charge on, but I could occupy the ground. What have we got behind? I was just disordered.
Yeah.
Fancy boys, haven't you? I'll stay where I am, I think, for the moment. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't a bad turn. I'll take that.
Fair enough.
I suppose this is going to be the last one.
Yeah, see if this will fire. Yes, it does.
Can do.
I'll do the firing before. No, I won't bother. Any initiative charges. They could. Right, these guys would charge them. They're a fresh unit.
Okay.
As you guessed, I'm sure they would.
I knew they would. Yeah.
And these guys who are disordered, they can support.
If they're within the required distance, yeah.
Which they are. So
they might as well stay there. Yeah.
I could initiative charge these out into there.
You could.
But as it's the last go, I'm
Also, I'll be in the sunken road. Yeah. Get all the protection. You're probably better off just standing there.
Yeah, I think so. Any other initiative stuff? Like an initiative move away.
The column over there, yeah. Yeah, you probably want to. You got a whole brigade coming at you, and you're one battalion.
I'm moving away.
Okay.
And these guys, I think, are they within 12?
They're aren't they disordered?
Can I make an initiative move though? Or just remain disordered?
No. You can go away.
Yeah.
Away. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, you can.
I suppose I could stand there and fire, couldn't I?
Yeah.
All right.
There's nothing stopping you moving away.
Okay, I don't think I've really got any other initiative moves.
This has been a lot tighter game than the last one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Much tighter
I think
game.
it's a very balanced scenario.
Yeah, I think so too.
Cleverly written.
Tables up, guys.
Of course we will. Very happy to.
Then the rolling the moves.
Yeah.
Right, these guys.
Oh, and the chairs, please.
Right, these guys charge them.
Okay.
No,
you won't.
Didn't want to anyway.
Didn't want to.
No.
These guys will move. They will.
Okay.
So they're
Moving out to
help them out.
protect the flank. So what have you got in the wood now? You've got one battalion.
Yeah, which I'm going to. So can I get into line in the woods?
I suppose so, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to order to make 2 moves. Move across, get into line.
Okay.
They only get the 1 move.
So you just move across. Yeah.
Any other moves? No, don't think so. Oh, these guys are still to move. If they get 3 moves, if they get 3 moves, they can charge them.
Yep. 8. It's probably 2 moves, isn't it? Depends what the commander is.
Chief. Yeah, because they're in column.
They'll get 3. Yes, you're quite right. Yeah.
So we'll do
So they're smashing into the land where you're trying to recapture the sunken road. I've almost got it, haven't I? Amazingly.
Okie doke. Right.
All right.
Shooting. Gun at them.
Yep.
Try and do it as quick as I can.
It's probably only 1 shot. Roll your bone. Nothing. After all that.
Yeah, all a load of rubbish.
Yeah.
Skirmishers will fire. They are shaken.
So you'll be 5s.
Fire at that one. 1 hit. Yeah, and a disorder.
Saved them both, but I am disordered. That's irrelevant. We're not going to.
These guys will fire at them.
Again, probably 5s.
Nothing. These guys at them.
Yeah. That'll probably be 3s.
So 2 hits.
1 dead.
That's a melee. These guys will fire at the guys in the sunken lane.
Yeah.
Double 6.
Save them because they're in the sunken lane. But I am disordered.
It's gunners now at last unlimbered, so fire at them.
There aren't any guns ever be fired at all in this game.
1 hit.
Against them. Okay. Probably saved it.
Well done though for doing it.
I didn't help him this time. I thought, no, I'm just going to
Let him learn. No, good.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Sometimes you have to do that, Alex.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to. Well, you've got to have a fun night for yourself, haven't you? Otherwise, what's the point?
Nice stereo.
Good.
Where's your gun going?
It's good.
It's actually really good. It's a shame we haven't got more time because I think it would play for a good while. This one.
It's a great book. Really good book. Yeah.
Looks brilliant.
Yeah, it's been very, very even actually.
Very even. Very even. I don't quite know how we would call this. Well, we'll see in a minute, but I don't think.
So these guys against them.
Yeah.
So you won.
I
So you're
won.
one
So,
down one.
but I'm up 1 down 1. Yeah. So I'm 6 dice hitting on 4s.
I'm 4s as well. 4.
4 as well.
1 dead.
2 dead. So that's a draw again.
Yep.
Well, it's a draw, not again, but it's. How much shock have you got?
Just the 1. Yeah, how much you got?
I'm on 3.
On 3, so you're shaking.
So I'm shaken, yeah, so it's going to be a break test.
Yeah, it's breaking.
9.
That's
It'll
it.
stay locked in.
Yep. And then this one.
This one here, this is a fresh charge. Oh, my defensive
Closing
fire.
fire. Get a
Yeah.
dice at me.
No. So I'm this time I'm only 5 dice because I'm landware. I'm hitting on 4s.
3s.
You're hitting on 3s. Yeah.
Only got 2.
I got 3.
Okay.
I'm in the sunken
1
road.
dead.
Saved them both.
So break test. 5. Back a go.
Back you go again, sir. And disordered.
Yep.
The landware threw them back out.
Yep.
Hard fought for lane. We're not going to. Over here, I won that one.
Yes.
So
You're on 3s.
I'm 5 dice hitting on 3s.
6 dice from 4s.
3.
1.
Saved.
1 dead.
So
Break test. Yeah.
you're not.
One by one.
I won by
Both got
1.
support.
Yeah. So loves it. So it stays there. That's
That was a shoot. This is a melee.
This is a new melee. So defensive fire
Yeah.
from me. Oh, that was a 6 coming. It's 1 hit.
Wasn't it?
It is a hit at least.
A palpable hit.
It is a wound as well. God, that's all I needed, sir. I'm a small Russian, so it's 5 dice. You're hitting on 3s, I'm hitting on 4s, but I get 1 reroll.
4.
2. That's rubbish.
Saved them both.
4, do you say?
Yeah.
Lost 2.
Both
So
got
it's,
1 support, so yeah.
so I lost the combat.
Yeah.
It's just a straight break test.
Yeah.
6, that'll be retire, won't it? You throw me back there. That's no melee. The melee there. Nothing else. That's it, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
Well, I
Right,
think
call
we'll
that.
call
Call
it
that,
there.
judges.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for the game.
Yeah.
Good game.
Well, I think it's a long way to go, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it's a very balanced, very tight scenario.
Yeah.
Because I think I've almost got the wood. I'm not far off getting the wood. You're actually stronger in the middle.
Yeah. Yes. So what have you got to get?
I've got to get the sunken road and the wood
Yeah.
for a draw. So I reckon fairly confident I'm going to get a draw out of this. If I then take one of the buildings, or I can just put troops up on the hill.
Capture of the whole village or 4 formed units on the heights will be a decisive victory.
So that brigade, if it could win,
Yeah.
could take the thing, you'd have to counter-attack.
I've got
They got
3
something there.
decent brigades.
Yeah, so you're not out. You're not heavily out.
You'd probably knock me out of the woods, but I'd probably hold the heights.
Yeah,
I
probably
think.
true. Yeah, that's true. And then it just is a real slobber knocker in the
Yeah.
middle, isn't it? Who knows what's gonna?
Yeah.
I feel confident of a draw, but I don't know. I feel confident for anything more.
I definitely feel confident of a draw.
Cheers. Yeah.
I don't.
Because nothing's. Well, there's quite a lot of damage here in the middle, but
Russian brigade's a bit knackered. The
Prussians are all right.
Yeah.
But and that brigade Russian over there is all right, but this centre one took a lot of casualties. But I can roll off a lot of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Long way to go, but good game.
Long way to go. Good game. Thank you.
Thank you.